Alright guys, Sean here, and today we're going to talk about Black Clover chapter 171. But before this video starts, I just wanted to apologize for the manner in which my channel was taken out. It was flagged by Shueisha, by the way, and I've tried to reclaim the channel, but Shueisha won't let me reclaim the channel because they are not responding to my copyright pleas. I'll try as much as possible to put the pressure on them, but it seems they're not going to let me regain that channel. So I actually decided to create this channel and try to make it as copyright free as possible. So that said, let's get back to the subject of discussion of the day, which is chapter 171. I recently caught up and I was really impressed with the Fuegoleon returns. Now Leo tried his best to hold up against the vice captain of the Crimson Lions, but he was no match for that vice captain. Obviously I know that Riona would be match for him, but she's far off, and the only capable fighter there was Fuegoleon. And in my personal opinion, when I read the title of the chapter, I already knew Fuegoleon was gonna return, but the manner in which he was gonna return had me worried because I expected him to return in a flashy manner, and that's exactly what Tabata gave us in this chapter. Not only did he return, but he returned with the Flame Spirit Salamander. Now the Flame Spirit Salamander was recently wielded in the anime by Fana, and when she was taken out, it appears the Flame Spirit chose Fuegoleon to be his next wielder. So I was really impressed with the way he came in, but Tabata will have to do a little bit of explanation as to how this spirit is inherited from one generation to another if possible, and that would actually explain why Fuegoleon got his power boost, because now we already know that Fuegoleon is potentially the strongest fire type user in the series, because he definitely has the strongest fire type attribute in the series, or potentially has, or potentially will become the strongest fire type user in the series. So it'll be cool to see how he uses this magic against the vice captain of the Crimson Lions. I expect him to take out this guy pretty quick because he is Fuegoleon. He's smart, he's strong, he has the skills, so he will definitely take that guy out. Now, despite the fact that Fuegoleon takes this guy out, we actually have to look at the overall situation at hand. The Clover Kingdom is under attack by the elves, and the elves are actually the dominant force here. It's not the Magic Knights of the Clover Kingdom that are the dominant figure here. The dominant figures are the elves, because they've actually attacked the Clover Kingdom and are currently attacking the royal capital and are mounting a very strong attack on the capital. So if he takes this guy out pretty quick, I expect him to go straight for the front lines and try to take out a couple of elves until they actually mount a defense war against Licht and Co, because we know that Petri is not far off behind them, and Asa and the others are also headed there as well. So it'll be good to see how things unfold. By the way, we already know that the elf that possessed Charlotte took Old Man Owen and Max with her, so it's going to be difficult to have those two guys who are pretty much smart characters as well possessed by elves swell the ranks of the elves. So it's going to be really difficult to see a situation out of this situation at hand, because it's really difficult. We know that Licht is overpowered, and though Fuegoleon has returned, it's going to take almost all the captains to stop the elves from having their way. I expect to see Grand Orca in a couple of chapters as well, and we don't know what Jack has been doing, so I'll really be intrigued as to Jack's whereabouts and what he's probably doing. He's probably fighting some of the elves and taking them out. I expect him to also have something to say regarding the situation at hand. So cool thing is Fuegoleon is back, and he's back with the salamander spirit. Now that was one flash way of introducing one of the most loved characters in Black Clover. So let me know about opinion about this chapter in the comment section. Subscribe to the new channel to join the Blizzard crew once more, and like I said, I'll try to make this channel as copyright free as possible. So I expect to see you guys here often. See you guys later guys. I'm your host Sean, and this is bye bye.